Ready to learn more about the guy you're interested in? Join us as we shine a light on the relatable behaviors and gestures that might reveal his romantic past. Get ready to relate to the journey of love, heartbreak, and everything in between. But before we dive in, if you're new here, hit the subscribe button and leave a comment, "I'm in," so I can welcome you personally. With that said, let's uncover the 9 signs a man has been with a lot of women. Ready? Let's get started. 1. Secretive behavior. When he dodges questions about his past or suddenly becomes protective of his phone, it's like trying to unravel a mystery with no clues. It's as if there's a locked door in his mind, and he's not willing to give you the key. His secretive behavior is like a warning sign. There's something he's not telling you, and it's leaving you feeling uneasy. It's as if he's building a wall between you, keeping you at arm's length, and preventing you from truly connecting. When he hides his phone or becomes defensive when you ask about his past, it's like trying to see through a foggy window. You can't quite make out what's on the other side. It's as if he's guarding his secrets with his life, and it's leaving you wondering what else he's hiding. In simpler terms, it's like trying to have a conversation with someone wearing a mask. You can't see their true face, and you're left feeling uncertain about who they really are. He may be hiding something, and it's important to trust your instincts and address the issue openly and honestly. 2. Lots of female friends. When a guy has a bunch of female friends, it's like being in a big group where everyone knows each other except you. It's as if you're trying to fit into a puzzle with too many pieces. When he calls these women his sisters or friends, it's like he's putting up a barrier to hide any romantic feelings he might have. It's like he's trying to keep things casual, leaving you unsure about where you stand. In simpler terms, it's like trying to solve a puzzle with too many pieces. It can leave you feeling confused about his true feelings. If you're unsure, it's okay to talk to him about it and see where you both stand. 3. Rumors and gossip. When you hear people talking about a guy, it's like being in a big gossip circle. It's as if everyone has something to say, but it's hard to know what's true. Imagine you're trying to figure out a puzzle, but everyone has a different piece, and they're all telling you it's the right one. It's like trying to find your way through a maze with lots of twists and turns, confusing. While it's good to listen to what others say, it's like taking everything with a pinch of salt. It's as if you're sorting through a pile of rocks to find the shiny gems. When you hear rumors, it's like reading a book with some pages missing. You're not getting the whole story. It's like trying to find a small thing in a big haystack. You have to be careful and trust your own judgment. 4. High expectations. When a guy expects a lot from you, it's like walking on a tightrope. One mistake, and you might fall. It's as if you're always trying to reach a goal that keeps moving further away. When he's constantly judging you or ending things if you don't meet his standards, it's like being under a microscope. Every little mistake is blown out of proportion. It's as if you're never good enough in his eyes. It's like trying to please someone who's never satisfied. You deserve someone who appreciates you just as you are. By the way, if you're finding this video interesting, kindly give it a thumbs up. Moving on to the next point. 5. Smooth talker. When a guy is a smooth talker, it's like being caught in a whirlwind of charming words that sweep you off your feet. It's as if he's painting a beautiful picture with his words, but you're not sure if it's real. When he knows just what to say to make you feel special, it's like being under a spell. You're captivated by his words, even if they're just empty promises. It's as if he's a magician, weaving a spell with his smooth talk. In simpler terms, it's like being offered a delicious dessert, but when you take a bite, it's all air. There's no substance behind the sweetness. Remember, actions speak louder than words, and it's important to pay attention to what he does, not just what he says. 6. Using wealth or status. When a guy relies on his wealth or status to impress women, it's like building a house on shaky ground. It might look impressive, but it's not built to last. Imagine he's like a peacock showing off its feathers to attract attention. It's flashy, but it doesn't necessarily mean he's genuine. When he flaunts his money or social standing to win people over, It's like putting on a costume to hide who he really is. It might work in the short term, but it's not a solid foundation for a real connection. In simpler terms, it's like trying to buy affection instead of earning it. Remember, true attraction comes from who a person is, not what they have. So look beyond the surface and see if there's more to him than just his money or status. 7. History of cheating. When a guy has cheated before, it's like walking on thin ice. There's a risk of falling through at any moment. It's as if trust is a fragile glass, and it's already been cracked once. Imagine he's like a storybook missing a page. You're not getting the whole picture, and you're not sure if it'll happen again. It's like trying to build a sandcastle on a beach where the waves keep washing it away, frustrating and uncertain. When he lies about cheating in the past, it's like putting a band-aid on a wound that needs stitches. It's not fixing the problem. It's as if he's trying to hide his mistakes instead of owning up to them. 8. Frequent socializing in nightlife settings. When a guy is frequently seen in nightlife settings like bars, clubs, or parties, it's like he's got a second home where the music's always loud and the drinks keep flowing. It's as if he's living a nightlife lifestyle, always on the hunt for excitement and new encounters. When he's known for bringing different women home from these places, it's like he's collecting souvenirs from his nights out. It's as if he sees each encounter as just another notch on his belt, without considering the emotional consequences for the women involved. In simpler terms, it's like he's playing a game of numbers, hoping that the more women he meets, the greater his chances of finding someone special. But in reality, it's often a shallow cycle of fleeting connections with no real depth or meaning. 9. Unwillingness to settle down. When a guy consistently expresses a desire to stay single, it's like he's planted his flag on a hill and has no intention of moving. It's as if he's made up his mind about what he wants and isn't open to change. When he shows little interest in building a long-term partnership, it's like he's content with his life as it is. It's as if he's found comfort in the familiarity of casual dating and isn't willing to step out of his comfort zone. In simpler terms, it's like he's made a decision and isn't willing to budge. He's happy with his current lifestyle and sees no reason to change it. It's important to respect his choices, but also to recognize that if you're looking for something more serious, he may not be the right fit. With these signs in mind, you can approach relationships with confidence and self-assurance. Trust yourself to recognize when someone may not be the right fit for you, and don't settle for anything less than you deserve. Share your thoughts below. And if you're new, consider subscribing for more helpful relationship tips. Thanks for watching.